What if we pondered the grand question? How did this vast universe and mankind come into existence? The answer, for some, rests in the sacred texts of the Bible, where it is written that the creation of the heavens, the earth, and everything within them was completed in 6 days. On the seventh day, God, having finished his work of creation, rested. He blessed this day and declared it holy, for it was the day when all his creative work came to completion. In the beginning, God made the earth and the heavens. However, there were no wild plants or grains growing on the earth, for God had not sent rain, and there were no people to cultivate the soil. Instead, springs came up from the ground and watered the land. From the dust of the ground, God formed man and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and the man became a living being. In the east, God planted a garden in Eden and placed the man there. This garden was home to all kinds of trees that were beautiful and bore delicious fruit. Among these trees were two of great significance, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. A river flowed from the land of Eden, watering the garden before splitting into 4 branches. The names of these branches were Pishon, Gihon, Tigris, and Euphrates. Each of these rivers flowed around different lands, some of which were rich in pure gold, aromatic resin, and onyx stone. Observing that it was not good for the man to be alone, God decided to make a helper who would be just right for him. From the ground, God formed all the wild animals and all the birds of the sky, and brought them to the man to see what he would call them. The man named all the livestock, the birds of the sky, and the wild animals, but among them there was still no helper suitable for him. To solve this, God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep, and while he slept, God took one of his ribs and closed up the opening. From this rib, God made a woman and brought her to the man. Overjoyed, the man exclaimed, "This one is bone from my bone, and flesh from my flesh. She will be called woman because she was taken from man." This act laid the foundation for the bond between a man and a woman, explaining why a man leaves his father and mother and is joined to his wife, uniting into one. The man and his wife were both naked in the Garden of Eden, but they felt no shame. Thus unfolds the narrative of creation, a tale of divine craftsmanship and intricate design, a story that gives a spiritual explanation to the existence of the universe and mankind.